I guess when it comes to like guys, like people in general, just not just guys, but and not just women, if they shit on like a darker skinned woman and say, well, she has like kinkier hair, da da da, and light skinned woman has wavy hair, they don't wear weaves, lighter skin, all of that. When that comes into play, then I can see where there's outrage. But when it's and also Henny we had a conversation about this. When you just say, okay, this is my preference, this is what I like I like light skinned women, then that's fine. That statement is fine. But when you start downing darker skinned women, like some guys, like that statement old dude made.
You talking about that Instagram post when he was talking about like black women not being submissive or being like willing to submit.
Yeah,
when you
start denigrating another group of women, and then putting the other group that you prefer on a pedestal, that's problematic.
I'm seeing it. I'm seeing where you're coming from with it. I don't have a butt to it, but like it's just something about it. Just like I don't.
You should be fair. I'm not saying you feel this way, but guys that feel this way, as far as like they feel like ridiculed if they like light skinned women, that's their preference. You should feel free to like whatever you like. Yeah, what you like is what you like. But at the same time, we got to also understand there's conditioning in how we see beauty. There's conditioning. Like as far as like white standards of beauty, like thinner nose and all that stuff.
Gotcha.
And we got to take into account sometimes that psychologically affects what we think is beautiful.
But can we like acknowledge that like? Okay, well maybe not acknowledge, but like serious tip, like okay, if a dude just has like, if a black man has just like a really fucking bad run of like 4, 5, 6 chicks of a darker shade that he just like ran into, and they just all have shitty fucking attitudes, and if he just makes that, he uses that pool of 5 as like his data for like being like, I don't want to mess with dark skinned chicks anymore because I've had such a bad run with them. Let me check something else out, and then if he checks something else out and he has good runs with them, and then just use it, be like, well, you know what? Maybe I just like dark skinned women just have issues. And if he says that as a statement, it's okay. See, I see the reaction.
Yes, but you're equating attitude with darker skin.
But that's the data that he gathered.
Let me say this. You're saying like you're not taking into account these women's personalities. They probably didn't mesh well personality wise. It could have been like there could have been a whole bunch of variables. It's not just because of skin color. For someone to think that like just because this woman's a darker shade than this woman that she's bad for me is retarded in my mind.
And that could be like white people being like, they're darker than like if a white woman was interested in you and she was like, maybe I would date this guy, and then she was like, well, he has darker skin than me, he's black, he probably has a shitty attitude.
And saying like maybe his data is set not just from like her being a darker shade, it may be like the personality he's attracted to.
Exactly.
It could have been like, I'm used to a woman like speaking her mind all the time, not necessarily saying that's a good thing to like blather out. I guess like it just depends on his interactions with her. It might have just been like she probably just had the wrong personality.
But what I'm saying is like he's conditioned to like every single time that he's ran into a dark skinned chick, he's had that same problem.
Okay, I see.
Sometimes
you attract.
Sometimes you like he was saying. Sometimes you attract certain people around you. Like you could go to the club and all the women you holler at. Not saying every woman that's at the club is a bad woman or whatever, but you could go to the club and be attracted to a certain type of woman, and that's who you approach. And then when you get in a relationship with that person, it's the same ending, and the person has a similar attitude as the other 4 or 5 people that person dated, but they happen to be dark skinned. You can't equate the same thing. Because he could go, this hypothetical person could go to a grocery store or something. He might run into a woman, and she's dark skinned, and she happens to have a great attitude.
So let me ask you: are you playing on the human element of just him, like, oh man, this happens, and he just automatically thinks like, okay, yeah, maybe
he correlates it. He correlates it.
Exactly. Okay, so I can see the human aspect in that.
You correlating like all your bad experiences with like this one
idiot
thing.
box.
I mean, but it's human though. It's human though.
And then and it goes back to the whole thing. This all started with Ricky Smiley saying that a dark skinned chick walked in his kitchen and his skillet started laughing. Like he's
No, I can see the colorism aspect
Okay,
of it,
yeah,
but
yeah,
like the
but
non-supportive thing, he was
But
just
see,
he's a comedian, and I understand it's
exactly.
just in jest.
It's fucking Ricky. Look at Ricky Smiley. Look at Ricky Smiley.
Why would you take Ricky Smiley serious?
You very foul.
I'm just like, look at Ricky Smiley. You know, like, really, what success do you think this man has had before he was funny with women?
Yeah,
And I'm just like, this dude is basically like all of the like. He probably had a crush on like so many freaking like dark skinned chicks that were like fucking amazing or something like that, and they all put his ass down because he's Ricky Smiley. Who is Ricky Smiley?
I don't think. I think just because you make a
and
dark skin joke doesn't mean you necessarily have like a
You
deep
shouldn't
seated.
get like
Okay, I said that shit.
shit.
No, yeah, I said that shit too. Like, just because it's Ricky fucking Smiley. He's a freaking radio personality. Like, why would you even take anything he says serious? But like with this chick, it like struck a chord with her that she took it like it's more than jokes, and decided to just like bury the cat.
No, but here's my thing. Like, if if somebody came to me and made it like it was a crowd of people, like crowd of all black people, whatever. You got some light skin, some dark skin. If a black person made a joke about me being dark skinned or whatever, and then I was like, "Oh, you gonna make a joke about me being dark skinned?" Some people would be like, "Why you taking it serious?" And for some people that might be offensive to them, and then for other people they could just be like, whatever, nigga."
Yeah.
Or they just clap back.
Yeah, or they can clap back. I mean, they're entitled to be offended, quote unquote. But he's a comedian. He's like his job basically is to offend you.
Well, not offend you. It's supposed to like
make you laugh.
Yeah,
but,
make you
laugh.
laugh.
But everybody's not gonna.
Yeah.
It's like Bill Burr. Everybody's not gonna laugh at Bill Burr.
You're not supposed to take it seriously.
Yeah, but like I get what you're saying, man. Like the whole colors and thing, but like the thing is, me personally,
and I don't think people make light skinned jokes like they make dark skinned
dark-skinned
jokes.
jokes.
That's a big thing right there.
Well,
I feel like it touches a nerve with some people.
That's because you don't joke about light skinned niggas because they can take your bitch.
No, I wouldn't say that, but I understand.
Or they can
I understand
the
the
shoulder.
They'll go cry on your girl's shoulder and she'll be like, "Oh, why you do this? You do you like that? Oh, you know." The next thing you know, he's finessing the shit out of her. But like whatever.
Potentially, but I think it's like it goes back to colorism. It goes back to like light skinned people being put on this pedestal that even if I talked about this person's skin color or whatever, he's still the more preferred one of us.
Right.
So I feel like people are less inclined to make jokes about light skin.
I mean, like the thing is, like I don't. If you fine, you fine.
What?
For me, yeah, you fine.
Oh, this is reformed, cuz. What? A few years ago, you wouldn't have said that.
Man, okay.
Let's keep it 100. Okay. I'm sorry to put you on blast.
Still though,
okay.
if you fine, you fine. It's just like what's fine to me ain't fine what somebody else is.
Yeah.
So you know, if some dude out here is like straight up like, man, I wanted to be blue black, and that's his thing. I don't care, bro. I done seen some fine ass blue black chicks on Instagram. I'm talking about.
I have an issue with blue black, but it's cool.
Yeah, whatever, man.
You could have said chocolate, like dark chocolate. So
Whatever.
You ain't had to say midnight.
Blue black.
Oh,
no, you
God.
said midnight.
That's so offensive. You said midnight. Oh.
Like, man, I'm almost. No, I'm lying.
But still, though, like, so I don't, it's whatever to me.
Yeah.
Now,
Beauty comes in
like,
different shades. Man.
It's just like every chick that I freaking like had dealt with has been of the lighter shade, I guess. Why?
I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna let you.
One of them came to me. I went after the other one. Another one came to me. So I was like,
Yeah, I feel you.
whatever.
I love all women.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You got a problem with black women.
No, I
I
don't.
got a problem with black women.
Whatever, dude.
Got
Stop-
issues.
Stop trying to throw me in your freaking bubble.
Why? He wants to throw you under the
He
bus.
tried to drag me down with him. He was like, "Say, come over here."
Pass by the bus station. Pass by the sidewalk. Just like, throw you right under
He's
the
like,
bus.
"Fee, where you going?"
Exactly. Like, Fee, you're coming with me. Like RoboCop.
I stand by my dick, man.
Yeah.
But man, it's whatever. It's all whatever. You know, I think like if you have trouble navigating, you know what I'm saying, whatever avenues of love that your ass is going through or trying to go down, you know, and like
It's always a strip club, bro.
No, that's hilarious. Wow.
it's just like if darker skinned women are feeling so freaking slighted because they feel like they left out or some shit.
No, there's all. You know what? Here's my thing. Black women. If there's not a black man that you feel like wants you, quote unquote, date white guys, date Asian guys, date who you like and who likes you. I'm not gonna sit up here and be like, yo, black queen, you've had all these bad experiences with black men, and if they feel like that they want to put black men in a box, even if it's temporarily, even if it's just to go out and you experiment with dating different types of guys, go ahead and do that. Because I honestly feel like, because sometimes, and this is one thing I've seen, and I'm not saying this generalizing black guys, but I've seen white guys date dark-skinned women, and it seemed like they treated them very, very well, and as far as like, romance aspect.
So basically saying like black guys wouldn't be willing to do the same thing?
No, I'm definitely not saying that. But what I'm saying is black women don't have to wait on the right black guy. You can just date whoever you want to based on your kind of who you gel with, I guess.
Right, but like they evidently they don't feel that way. They don't see it that way. They don't feel that way.
No, some black women do, but I feel like some black women are like, I want to wait for the right black man, and then sometimes some of those women end up being like
40 and bitter and shit.
Yeah,
exactly. 40, 50 bitter, undated, unloved, quote unquote.
Yeah, and I think sometimes those women just date the wrong guy, like over and over and over and over, and want the same type of guy, but they want. I'm definitely not gonna say all black women want, or those black women we're talking about wants thugs or whatever. But they're dating guys that they may see certain qualities in, but then they ignore all the bad shit, and then they keep dating the same type of guys.
Well, pseudo alphas out there.
You say pseudo alphas?
Yeah, a bunch of pseudo alphas out there.
Are you talking about wannabe thug cats?
No, it's not even like thuggery doesn't necessarily equate to like alpha male. It's something like
that equates to trying to act like an alpha male.
But okay, but that I was thinking more to the sense that like
the fake cats.
Like them fake like puppet cats, they be like saying all this queen shit just to get
you.
Play on them heartstrings and shit. Like, oh man, he gonna next thing you know, I got 4 other queens. You know what I'm saying?
I feel what
just
you're saying.
like I'm not gonna knock all those dudes that like be saying that shit on like Instagram, Facebook, whatever. But I'm like, bruh, y'all, I don't know, something about them cats I can't take seriously, because the skeptic in me is like, y'all motherfuckers saying this shit for views.
Oh, you talking about the guys that get on Twitter and stuff? Yeah, okay.
They be trying to, like the white knight, freaking dark skinned dude in this truck we're driving, you know what I'm saying, with his hat on, saying like my queen's above all type shit, on the shirt and whatnot.
I am skeptical with you. When cat goes super hard, like on that
I'd be so skeptical about that crap. I'd be like, no, get out of here, bro. Like, I don't want to hear that.
You probably need to be skeptical about everything on the internet, man. Not everybody's genuine, so.
That's the thing. I don't think anybody on the internet.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not going that.
I don't think we're genuine, man.
I'm genuine.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm looking at an angle. Fuck it.
Shut up, dog.
I'm skeptical of you. I know you.
Whatever,
but still, though, man, it's like
I've been real since day one.
I just don't. I just like when I see dudes doing that jump, man. I just be like, man, are y'all really about that life, or y'all just talking that bullshit? Because
I feel like when guys promote it,
I feel like it's a bit of both. Because they're talking it. It might be about some of it, but they're talking it just to.
Because them bras, them lonely. Oof. They be eating that shit up. They be just at that trough.
I'm thinking of a guy that does that too. I don't want to say his name because he's pretty popular on.
They be like legit,
Instagram.
like I need me one of these men in my life. When can I find me one of these men? When can I find my Samson?
It's either like
he's a light skinned dude.
Yeah,
of course. He got like a wavy little.
Whatever. Look, fuck boy.
You know what?
I'm not gonna go that far because
whatever. Still though, man, like I'm tired of chicks looking somebody waiting for their Boaz. Like if you really go back and read that story, like Boaz, some old 80-some-year-old dude who just sees like this one lonely ass chick out in the damn field and be like, you know what, bullshit. Never mind.
I don't even know what you're talking
about. I be seriously seeing like chicks with them shirts on freaking like Instagram and Twitter and whatnot. Talking like I'm waiting for my Boaz. I'm like,
you going? Why you keep going? I just said no. I said stop it. You keep going.
Like honestly,
That's funny. You still going? I said no.
All right, man. Whatever.
Yeah.
Said hit the gavel.
Cause I'm tired of this shit, man. I'm so tired of this shit.
Say order in the court. Order in the court.
Throw it away. He was like, I'm not guilty. You are not gonna listen to my case. I just thought about that happening in the court scene. He was like, listen, son, you're guilty. No, I'm not. You can listen to this story.
Oh, that's funny.